Now, when you are doing analysis in ADS, first part which you can take visibility into, or you can look at, is actually in the dashboard, where you can have a special dashboard for SecOps, or you can create by yourself, which will populate the widgets which are available. Of course, you can modify it, so you will see it will load up some details. The problem with this configuration is that it's taking wrong perspective, so we switch it to security issues, save this one as well, and you will see the events right to pop in, because it took the first one we have, since this demo has quite some, so we probably care more about just something specific. So just say we care about the security issues, which has most of the events configured. So this way you can work with the events. When you click on it, it will get you to the anomaly detection system, as well as if you do the analysis, it will switch right into the analysis in ADS. Okay, so since we are already here, let's have a look on that. Sorry, let's close this one. So the analysis works in a way that you select a time frame. I tend to work usually with last 12 hours time frame, but if you are looking into ADS just once in a time, you might use longer time frame. As you can see, this demo system has quite a lot of events. This is probably something you wouldn't like to see in your production environment, because then it would be difficult to deal with this amount of events. Here's the summary. As I showed you in the configuration part, you can change what is seen here. Then you can see flows, how many flows are processed in that time frame, the number of events it has created, and then there are specific events. So if we choose just some random blacklist event, let's say probably this one, it doesn't really matter. We open it, and we actually see this has been detected by our LM detection profile. It's coming from DigitalOcean, which is blacklisted, because we can have a look what we have about this IP address. It's known attackers, and it belongs to DigitalOcean. So this information here about the application, it's coming from the feed we have, so you can get that. In some cases, some methods like service not available will list as event source actually the target, so the service which is not available. But in most of the cases, this is really that something tried to communicate with the target. You can see that there was a TCP SYN sent, and it got back acknowledge and send again, like it was sent several times just to make sure it responded, but it never got back. So most likely that one was really just some sort of scanning, and that's it. You can see also attributes which led to the detection. So it was because of the IP address when it started, right? Number of specific methods, attacker activities. That's why we don't see any related to the IDS event. We can assign the category here to say, which is resolved, because this is not a problem. You can create some comment. So this is my comment. In case you want to leave some notes for your colleagues or for someone else, you can use it, or you can always copy the event ID to share with colleagues, as well as potentially use option to add it to filter or show filters for this IP address, or add it to some specific filter if you want to do something from that. So this is the easiest way. And then you can work with events right from here, where you will say a simple list, which you can use with additional filtering by methods, application, method, filters, data feed, things like that. So this will lead you for, I would just use shorter time frame because there was just too many events. So let's just give it a moment. So it will show us those events, where you can see list of the events here. Just simply filter it by method, for instance. So you can say I'm curious only about this DNS over DHCP, and it will list them for you. So we see just these two. You can see that is used detected DNS of known servers has been used. Then you can use the view by MITRE attacks. Let's reset the filters so you can see by the different techniques we have this information. So command and control if you're interested, number of events, and you see right away which has been used here. You can use the filter by host. This one is useful when you are, for instance, want to see event target and let's say DNS anomaly. They will show you what are servers used by the host which are not on the list of allowed servers. So we see these two, Google and some known attacker, blacklisted IP address. And then aggregated view again can be helpful. Let's actually use that DNS anomaly as well, which gives you view in how much often these events happen. So if it's over the day, over the time, and from which IP. So you can see this time frame over here. So that's where you can get aggregated view. If you want to select just one, you just click on it and you see that one, which one it is. You can select all of them and see them all. Also, here is option to search by API event ID, which you might get from your colleagues. And this is how you can work with the events in the different ways.